The button that shouldn't be pressed. On the third floor of an old office building, there was a small room that nobody used anymore. The lights flickered. The air smelled like a dust. In the very center of the room stood a table with a single red button. Above the button, a sign read, "Do not press the button." Naturally, people pressed it. At first, nothing happened. No alarms, no explosions, no dramatic music, just silence. The button didn't even feel special. It was slightly warm, like it had been touched too many times before. One day, a man named Oliver started working in the building. On his very first lunch break, he wandered into the room and saw the button. "Don't press it," said a voice behind him. Oliver turned around. A janitor was leaning against the wall holding a mop. "What happens if I do?" Oliver asked. The janitor shrugged. "Something different every time." That was not comforting. Oliver stared at the button for a long time and very careful he pressed it. Suddenly, the phone vibrated. New notification. "Your life has been slightly improved." Oliver blinked. "That's it?" The janitor smiled. "Check your day." At first, Oliver noticed nothing, but slowly small things felt better. The coffee machine didn't break, the boss didn't complain, the elevator arrived exactly when he needed it. Even the rain stopped just before he left work. The next day, Oliver pressed the button again. The time the message said, "Your life has been slightly complicated." That afternoon, he spilled the coffee on his shirt, missed a meeting, and locked himself out of his apartment. After that, Oliver became obsessed. Every day he pressed the button. Some days were amazing, some days were terrible. Once the button sent him a message that simply said, "Interesting choice." That day nothing usual happened, which somehow felt worse. Finally, Oliver asked the janitor, "Who made this button?" The janitor sighed, "People who wanted control." Then they realized something. "What?" Oliver asked. The janitor pressed the button himself. A message appeared on Oliver's phone. "Nothing changes." That that's the lesson, the janitor said. The button doesn't control your life. It just reminds you that you already are. Oliver looked at the button one more time, and for the first time he didn't press it.